For this Yo-Yo review, we're actually going to be doing it lo-fi. Hi gang, welcome to the Definitive Yo-Yo. I'm Simply Mike, and today we're discussing the latest from Mr. Damian Puckett. This is part 1 of our Better with Bimetal series. This is Damian Puckett's latest creation, the Duality, the full Yo-Yo review. Lo-fi. Most of us are hip to it. It's the elevator music of our generation, and it's seemingly loved across the globe. You got the live action, you got the Asian, you got the Romanian, and the French. But you also have the imposters. Yeah, that's the funkiest looking cat I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I themed this video around lo-fi because lo-fi is a pretty chill genre. I'm kind of a chill dude, and there's 3 reasons why I'm highlighting chill for this thing. Yo-yo is a chill activity. Most players in the game are chill, and organic yo-yos tend to be the most chill in the group. The first thing I was struck by was its beauty. That blue fade with that chromed out stainless steel is a very beautiful look. The performance we'll touch on later, but have you guys noticed a trend? Organic yo-yos have quietly been taking over with the introduction of the Confluence, the Dawn, and who can forget the Bat Squatch? The pandemic and organic yo-yos have allowed us to get in touch with our just spin it and chill side. Along with Damian Puckett's release of the Duality, Mile just released recently the Q and the High Wall. But I think the High Wall is mostly available in Europe and Japan, across the pond. With this yo-yo, I'm finding similar struggles to all organics, and that is slipping out of the gap. But as I've said in the past, that's more my inefficiency. I need to steady my hand. And in this particular throw session, I got caught up on my watch. So, these yo-yos play differently, but there is still that good puckety goodness between the two. The Duality goes further into that playing for pleasure dynamic over the wysteria. It has all the traits of a classic organic, and the addition of that steel ring kicks it up a notch in the department of spin and stability. Here's a bit of a confession. I've been on chill mode for a long time, a couple decades. The genre didn't really hit until Cowboy Bebop, at least the main public. Anyway, I've been chill since I was a little Simply Mike. That leads to the inevitable question, how does the Duality compare to the wysteria? We'll touch on that in a second, but first, I need to briefly enter Jeffrey Pang into the discussion. Mr. Jeffrey Pang is a bit of an auteur. He had a following before he ever designed his first yo-yo, cutting his teeth on mod work, making less than modern yo-yos a bit more modern. Meanwhile, I came back to yo-yo in 2015-2016, and by then, Jeffrey's company, Luftwerk, was already fully fleshed out and already commanding respect and some super high prices for his products. For me, it felt like I missed something, like I came to the party a little later. This is no knock against Jeffrey Pang, but I just felt like I kept asking, what I miss? There's a reverence there, and a high demand for everything that comes from the Luftwerk brand. Everything flies off the shelf almost immediately. To me, Damian feels like the Jeffrey Pang that I never got. I think he could actually pull off a company. that would rival Leatherwork. Maybe not Titanium's, but I think he could put a company together that would rival Leatherwork as far as bimetals are concerned. So now we've come to it. Wysteria or Duality? As mentioned, they do play a little differently, but they do have a sameness to them. The Wysteria, however, is a bit more user-friendly, a bit more accommodating. It wasn't made for competition, but it can certainly hold its own in that regard. I find that it is a little easier to catch and a little more forgiving than the Duality. But the Duality is no slouch, trust and believe. Organics tend to be less about competition and more about throwing for the enjoyment of throwing's sake. And if you want one of these beauties, I suggest you slide into DP's DMs. That is another huge win for Damian. And that's it for the review, but check out what we get into for next time. One of these things is not like the other, but guess what? We're gonna make it work. Okay, this has been a Duality review. I'm simply Mike, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, by the way, did you guys catch that Cowboy Bebop trailer that just dropped? Yeah, I have not watched the series, but I am gonna check this out if I can get a chance. Anyway, here's some visuals, some more teasing to get you all wet for the appetite. So, we'll check you guys out in the next video for sure. Deuces.